CHYNABLA. Yeah, y'all remember Two-Step Killer, 4 for 11, but I swear much bigger. What's good, y'all? It's your girl China Black CB man, and we back up in here. I actually wanted to come on here. I know y'all probably like China. It's early as shit, right? But I wanted to have a conversation with y'all. You know, just bear with me. I understand it is early, but I've been like very, very emotional about the situation, about a lot of situations that's been going on. I guess because as a growing mom and just watching my kids grow up, it's just been a lot that's been going on. And last night, happy belated Father's Day, whatever. Every day is your day as well. Okay. Same day as Mother's Day, right? But I wanted to come on here and talk to y'all because I've just been very, very emotional. You know, I got two sons. One that'll be 10 soon, and I also have a 17-year-old. Okay. And I'm on here without the video because I know I'm gonna wind up crying, right? I'm gonna do my best to get through this. But again, I'm a mom, right? So yesterday me and my husband was watching 13th. If you haven't watched 13th, please go watch it. 2020 is the year of the woke. Please go watch it, right? Everybody, we're also on Instagram as well. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, follow me on all my platforms, CHYNABLA. Okay. So again, I wanted to come on here and just vent a little bit because I'm just very, very emotional, right? So the whole Eric Garner situation, right? When I say just bear with me or just hear me out, I'm coming from a place of a little bit of ignorance or just the lack of knowledge. You know, this whole time I thought that Eric Garner was, you know, being arrested for selling cigarettes, right? Or for selling Lucy's. And Lucy's is, you know, for people who don't know, is loose cigarettes, okay? You might get them for 50 cents, you might get them for 75, depending on how the cigarettes are, right? And to find out, to just watch the video clips about the situation and to learn that Eric Garner wasn't selling nothing, y'all. Like, he didn't even sell anything. There happened to be a fight or something that broke out, and Eric Garner was the one that was trying to de-escalate the situation and broke it up, right? And it just hurts my heart because the fact that this man, even when you think about the fact that y'all were going to lock him up for loose cigarettes, nigga, they sell cigarettes every fucking where, bro. They sell cigarettes everywhere. On the box, it tells you can get cancer. And you mean to tell me that this man was going to go to jail? He lost his life. He lost his life over some bullshit, bro. Like, we don't have old heads around us that's helping us. You know, again, I was watching 13th, and just to, you know, think back on the times where my dad and everybody was getting locked up. We talking about the 80s and, you know, the crack era and things like that, where they were just locking niggas up for little ass offensive. What was, you know, they was locking niggas up for crack, but coke was okay because that was a rich man's drug, right? So they forcefully, they purposely took away the men in our family, bro. I just told y'all yesterday that I met my dad while he was in a fucking jumpsuit, bro. Out of all of those Browns with the DOC on the back, I knew exactly who my father was, bro. I am about to be fucking 30 years old. My dad has been in jail since my mom was 3 months pregnant with me and my sister. I just wanted to really come on here and talk to y'all about this situation because I got two sons, bro. They sell singles out the store. If they fuck with you, go watch Hidden Colors too. Yeah, I seen that too. Or maybe it was Hidden Figures that I seen. But even still, we like, now we have the knowledge. Now they're putting documentaries out there and things like that. But bro, do you know how scary it is for all of us going out into these streets, bro? as Black women, as Black men. You know how many times I've been pulled over and my fucking the palms of my hands are sweating? I have 2 sons, bro. My son is 17. These motherfuckers in my family, and again, I'm just venting here, and I really don't give a shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, there were people that were supposed to protect me, and they did not do that. So I do have family members that look at my stepson like he's not my son or something like that. That is my fucking child, bro. I've been helping raise my 17-year-old since he was 10 years old. 10 years old, bro. He's about to leave and go to fucking college. It's so scary, bro. I didn't even want no kids. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was going to get rid of my son or whatever the case may be. It's a blessing that I had him and I wouldn't trade him for the world, but I got 2 sons, bro. My son is 17 years old and he's bigger than his dad. These motherfuckers, see, this is why I didn't fucking come on camera, because I knew I was going to start crying. Like I said, for me, I got 2 sons, bro. They purposely. What's up, Rima? They purposely took our fucking fathers, right? They've purposely removed our fucking fathers. My son's 17, bro. My son's 17. How old was those kids in that Central Park situation? That fucking Central Park bullshit. How old was those kids? That boy Corey was 16 years old. He went down there just to go help his friend, to be a support system for his friend. And they put him in jail. Fuck jail, bitch. They put him in prison with killers, rapists. Instead of these motherfuckers putting all our goddamn tax dollars and everything else into our school systems, we building more jails. We building detention centers. These motherfuckers feel like it's easier to be in jail with 3 hots in the cot than it is to live out in the streets, to be free. Then they come out here and they probably won't allow them to go get no welfare or whatever the case may be. And even when you try to get welfare, if you making too much money, you need, all of y'all can't get food stamps. Every single fucking day, we got to worry about what might happen to our children. My son don't play with no. My son, I started smoking weed early. My son don't touch no weed. These kids know what marijuana, they know what herb is and stuff like that. My kids, we shelter our kids because we know what this shit is about, right? We know what this shit is about, right? You motherfuckers killed that man over some bullshit. He was trying to help the community, and you motherfuckers had the audacity to try to arrest him and killed him over some loose cigarettes, some shit that y'all fucking sell at every goddamn gas station. When my son was younger, he had eczema real bad, right? And we look at these doctors and we think they here to save us and everything else, right? My son had eczema so bad that shit used to burn his body. Like I don't know nothing about the eczema. My family don't have no eczema. My son had eczema, right? The nurse that he had, she was his nurse from when he popped out of my womb, bitch. Okay. They kept They kept upping the dose. He went from 0.5 to 1 to 2 as far as his hydrocortisone, and they only made it the fuck worse. In my mind, I'm thinking, she is nurse. They wouldn't do nothing to hurt my child. It's supposed to work, right? It made it worse. My twin sister bought Aveeno lotion and body wash. And my son hasn't had a breakout in fucking years, bro. You tell me how the fuck that makes sense. You explain to me why y'all will up his dosage and you only seen his, and you know why, right? Because they just want that insurance money. Like, how are we supposed to fucking protect him? Don't matter if they mixed, if they look, if they lighter, it don't fucking matter. Once they see them motherfuckers with curly hair or some dreads or whatever the case may be, yo. My son about to go to college. I'm scared as fuck, bro. I just told his dad the other day, I'm like, he dumb as hell anyway, you know what I'm saying? Because we showed him and shit. I'm gonna have to call him and tell him how to make rice and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm so afraid of what might happen to my child. These niggas can say whatever the fuck they want. No, you got one child or whatever. Fuck you. Half of you people in my family ain't never fucking helped no goddamn body. Y'all won't even protect your own children. So you think I'm gonna listen to you? It's crazy because they don't care about us as a race as a whole. No, we got to open our eyes to the fact that they don't care about our health. They looking at dollar signs. Yes, they looking at dollar signs, bro. Like I said, we talking about all these children. It takes a fucking village to raise these goddamn kids, and these motherfuckers purposely. I didn't know how, I don't even know. Well, I know now, but I didn't even know what a real relationship was supposed to look like. Okay? I didn't even know what a partnership is supposed to look like. I don't know what a dad is supposed to do. Or none of that. But I was blessed, bro. I was blessed to find somebody that accepts me for me and all the flaws that I have, and my son as well, bro. My son is about to be 10. Blood don't make you family, love does. And that part right there. That part right there. Like, even right now, my mom is probably mad as hell because I won't let my son go over her boyfriend's house or something like that. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know these people. He come back talking about uncle such and such. Even if that was her boyfriend, they was to get married today, that wouldn't be your fucking uncle. You tell him to say Mr. I don't know this man. I don't give a shit that my mom might be mad that I'm not letting my child go over there. She didn't fucking protect me. It's been a cycle of some bullshit for years. For years. We have to break the fucking cycle, yo. We have to. Because our parents gave up a long fucking time ago. Our parents been gave up. But again, I didn't know a lot about the Eric Garner situation. Like, I knew, about the I Can't Breathe. I did see the video, but I didn't know, like, this man, even if he was selling loose cigarettes, y'all sell loose cigarettes everywhere. Well, cigarettes everywhere. They sell liquor everywhere. How are we not investing and putting money into therapy? And then you wonder why we don't give a damn about these churches. I'll go to a church when y'all change the Jesus to black. We have Photoshop now. We got Adobe and all that stuff. Final Cut Pro and all of that. I'll start going to church again if I find a church that's going to keep it real with me, that's going to put a black Jesus up there. Because that false narrative in this is fucking up our mindset in itself. You're going to continue to keep telling us and putting up this picture and continuing this on for years and years like we ain't been reading the same thing, that Jesus is not white. How powerful, or how much power do you think our children or whoever would have if we start seeing leaders that look like us? You know, goddamn well, a white person ain't make no air conditioner. You know that was us. Them niggas be outside with shorts on and fucking 0-degree weather. You know they wasn't worrying about no air conditioner. And again, I didn't want to come on here and just be like I said. I didn't put no damn makeup or nothing on because I knew I was gonna cry. We talk about my kids right now, bro. We talking about children. We have to change this cycle. I'm so proud that our children are waking up. They are woke, but we have to take responsibility for them. We have to. It can't be like, oh, fuck it. This is how life, this is how they planned it for us. No, this is why these people think it's okay, or they just settle for, okay, it's easier to be in jail. It's easier to have 3 hots in a cot than to live out in these streets because there's no resources out there. We get so mad at these guys that keep coming in and out of jail. We don't know their situation, because I do the same thing too. We don't know their situation. A lot of these people, their parents been dead. Y'all fucked them up as far as the heroin situation, right? Send them to the war, then free them after that, right? But we built this country, right? Called them criminals or whatever, made them clean, made them build this shit back up. Then give them 3 strike laws and everything else. Constantly pushing us the fuck down. And even still, we rise. That's the crazy part. But can you imagine? We've gotten so comfortable with not having dads. It's like a normal thing. It's like shocking when you have both your parents. That's shocking for some of us when you have both of your parents. I ain't want to hold y'all too long, man. I really didn't. Okay, well, she will get over it. She has to understand that your kid, you gotta protect your kids. Yeah, and I beat her the fuck up anyway. I beat all of them bitches up that be talking shit. That's why they be talking shit. That's exactly why they be talking shit. And I don't give a damn, because again, nobody didn't protect me. So I'm gonna make sure I protect mom. I don't care if you my mom, my dad, or whatever. You're not gonna tell me, oh, it's okay to let my son go over somebody's house that I've never met before. He barely met this man before. You don't even fucking know this man. Your track record showed that you don't do well with picking men. Even down to my dad. This nigga, my brother was 5 years old before you got knocked up again. And that nigga came and got him, what, once or twice? And the one of the times my brother got grazed in his back or some shit because they was shooting at my dad. So you let him come out and bust you wide open and get you pregnant. Like, that makes sense. And then you wind up with 2 of us, 2 more twins, and then you struggling and say, I can't do it. Smoking crack. Yeah, I understand. And even in that, and a lot of times I try to make excuse for like, shit, 2 twins, I couldn't, and my baby dad was on death row and all the other stuff. I would have smoked crack too, but I be goddamn, you should have learned. How you have that your son for 5 years? If he didn't change then, what did you think was going to happen? But again, as women, we think we're going to change things. We're naturally caregivers and stuff like that. But I ain't about to sit here and let you do the same thing to my child. Yeah, you make up with it as far as gifts and everything else and inviting the kids over and be the best grandmom that you can. But I'm not going to allow you to just do whatever the fuck you want with mine. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Again, anybody that feels like I shouldn't be protecting a child that I've had for 7 years, bitch, I don't respect you at all. I can't imagine how your kids feel about you. These kids don't be doing nothing. Don't be doing nothing. Fucking hating ass, mad ass adults, miserable ass adults. Can't wait to just sit there and talk about what we doing in our life, in our smart ass mouths and stuff like that, as if y'all wasn't lacking or something. And want to say, oh, I didn't raise you like that. Obviously, you wasn't doing great as raising. You can't be doing great if 2 out of 3 of your kids is on drugs. Shit, probably all 3 for real, for real. But 1 died. And you want to tell me how to raise mine? Get the fuck out of here. That's why we got to do better. Exactly like you said, we have to make sure our kids are safe. We got to make sure that their eyes are open to the outside world. And it's crazy that we have to train them. Yeah, we got to train them to not get hostile. You know what I'm saying? Not be hostile, basically become weak. To bow down, to not be as strong as you are. And again, if all of our dads was taken away from us, we're raising ourselves in the streets. Our cousins, we're raising each other. The dudes out on the street, they're raising each other. To be weak and strong at the same time. Yeah. And that's some real shit, because like I had a conversation with my son the other day, and I'm like, I have taught you to be, to work 5 times harder than them to get half of what the fuck these people have. And in that same breath, he told me like, yeah, Mom, but I've watched you do that and you damn near kill yourself. All because I'm trying to set the example for them, because I made a lot of mistakes. So we try to do our best, but we never consider the fact that they aren't as strong as us, or they are stronger sometimes. But it's fucked up that I have to preach to them over and over about busting your behind and getting these good grades to the point where you stressing yourself out and depressed and anxiety and everything else just to get half of what these people have. Can you imagine how that fucks with somebody's psyche? I don't even know if that's the word. I'm just hurt, bro, because again, it's a thing for us to not have our dads. It's normal. All we want to be is rappers, basketball players, that's it, athletes, or whatever the case may be. That's all we know. That's all we've known our people to do, because that's all we've been taught, for real. They don't teach us about the people who have empowered us. They took everything out of our books. Why is Malcolm X not in our history books? And even if he is, y'all make it seem like he was a criminal and all this other stuff. It's just so messed up, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. Again, I just wanted to come on here and vent, because I have my own children, and just, after going through Father's Day and stuff like that, like, I'm truly blessed, bro. I'm truly blessed to have the partner that I have. I would be struggling right now. I would not be able to go to school and go to work or quit work whenever I'm tired of that shit, or whatever the case may be. I wouldn't have these options if I didn't have the partner that I have next to me every single day. So if a bitch want to come for mine, that's it. We ain't got to talk no more. Don't tell me about mine, because I know who next to me. He going to be mad as hell when he see this video later. Me crying and all of that. He don't like me crying. But understand that we have to do the best that we can to raise these children. They purposely took them away from us. They purposely took our black kings out of our families. And then you have the audacity, as you fucking white people be having the audacity to want to fear us. You should. You should fear us. You make it seem like we're the animals. One thing about an animal, though, they're going to protect their own, right? Yeah, okay. My son is 17, bro. My son is 17. He can be charged as an adult in certain places. Again, why are we spending so much money on jails and detention centers and we're not giving these kids therapy? It starts from somewhere. It started from these broken households. I mean. It starts there. I don't even know if I had more to say. I really don't. I don't know if I had more to say. I just wanted to come on here and talk to y'all about a few things, get a few things off my chest. And that was it, man, because I can't go no longer. I just wanted to come on here and have this conversation because there are so many great fathers out here who are just really doing the best that they can. There's so many single mothers out here that are really doing the best that they can. But we got to start taking care of the responsibility of a lot of this stuff. We can't be going around making it seem like, oh, it's just the young cats. Because there's a lot of things that I learned from my brother. I remember my brother finding a diary that I wrote, and I said how he was the worst man that I ever met. It probably hurt him at the time, but that's how I felt from the actions, from his actions that I seen my entire life. It's too many men out here who are hurting. They don't know. They don't know what to do. And they wonder why, as black women, we so goddamn angry at every situation. And why our black men are angry. We have every right. They still hanging us from trees, bro. And then talking about a suicide in our faces. Blatantly in our faces. You want to tell me that's a suicide? First of all, like I told y'all before, we don't burn down houses. We don't like fire. I told y'all the hot comb, we learned from that, right? That's why we got flat irons and cheese and everything else and lace fronts, because we tired of that heat, right? We don't burn down houses. And we damn sure ain't hanging ourselves from trees. How did that even happen? We ain't never had no tree house. And half the time, even in our neighborhoods, we ain't got no damn trees. We got to do better, yo. We got to do better for our next generations. We got to talk to them and make them understand why we want them to work so hard, and explain to them that if you ever feel like it's too much, let me know. We can't keep putting this on them, forcing them to go to college because we didn't go, stressing them out, and then wonder why we got loans up the ass. We have to teach them. We have to educate them. We have to build each other and stop being crabs in a barrel mentality like they always wanted us to be. We have to stop with that shit, yo. We have to build each other up because nobody else will do it. They gonna continue to tear our children down, make them feel less than. We have to build them up. We have to let them know, yeah, I see you want to be a rapper and stuff like that, but how about you be a doctor? You see, with this coronavirus and all of that, they gonna tell us all these masks and all that, tell us it's airborne, but yeah, I got my goddamn windows open. If that was the case, then we all would have it, the ones that was in the house, right? "2020 is the year to woke. We gotta wake up, bro. We have to wake up. If anybody want to come in and talk about, the topic at hand or whatever the case may be, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Give it a few minutes. I'm also on Instagram as well. People coming in on Instagram. If you would like to come on the chat, you can come on Periscope or on YouTube or Facebook, or I don't know why it's not showing up on Facebook, but okay. But yeah, man, we got to do better. We got to do better for our own children, for the next generation to come. It's going to be more machine than man. They're going to be like, okay, we got these machines. What we need humans for? We got to get this shit together now, bro. Start figuring out how to get these businesses and doing all of that and reading more, teaching our children how to read more and help them understand that it is so much more beyond the block. I get it. It's hard. It feels like everything and everybody is against you. I get it. But we still rise after all of this, after all these years of slavery, after all these years of these fake ass laws. It's people still in jail for marijuana. And yet again, y'all killed this man talking about he sold loose cigarettes, but yet cigarettes are sold everywhere. And on the box it says it gives cancer. And the whole time he didn't sell nothing. He didn't have no bag. He didn't sell anything. Eric Garner wasn't selling a goddamn thing. And even if he was, the audacity of you people to try to take him down, well, they did. They killed him over some loose cigarettes. And that wasn't even the case. And yet again, y'all sell cigarettes everywhere where it says this will give you cancer on the side of the shit. How about we come up with a nonprofit organization or a private company to get rid of these damn cigarettes? We have to do this together. Nobody else is going to do this shit for us. We have to do it together. Nobody is going to come save us. Nobody. We got to save our goddamn selves. I got 2 boys that I'm going to have to worry about every single day. My son want to go to school in a whole nother state. I'm scared as I don't know what. I'm petrified. Because he's going to understand what the real world is when he get out there. And he's going to understand that nobody gives a shit about you. You don't have no friends. Instilling your kids that they could do anything they set their mind to. Let them know that they can be a doctor. They can change the world. It ain't just about being an athlete or a musician or whatever, a rapper, whatever the case may be. It's so much more out here for our children. And we have to instill that in them. No matter who say what and da. I don't give a damn. I don't care what nobody say. I got 2 boys. 2 boys for the rest of my life. Okay? 2 boys. My son think he was white. Think he white, Zion. I had to explain that to him. Dude, you go out here and think you white all you want. Your hair don't show that you white, baby. But the innocence in that boy, in my son's eyes right now, just to know that he will one day face racism, discrimination, all of that. And as much as I want to protect him from it, he will experience this. I have to let him experience this. But when he does, it'll already be instilled in him that they are afraid of your power. You have to understand the power within you, that you can change the fucking world. They scared because they know how powerful you are, how smart you are, how beautiful you are, how handsome you are. So I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. I know we ain't talk about, some mess that was going on in the YouTube world or in the news or whatever the case may be, but I haven't talked to y'all about real topics in a while. And, you know, after watching 13 for like the second or third time yesterday, and then looking at that video of Eric Garner, he can't breathe. And then we in this same situation right now. It's no longer about our men. Okay. It hasn't just been about our men, but for a while we thought it was, right? We thought it was just about our men. And then they killed Sandra Bland, right? Again, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. If you have not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, put in them super hearts or whatever the case may be. I don't even know how that work, but a bunch of hearts. I thank y'all and I appreciate y'all. Everybody, my Periscope family, my Facebook family. We trying to get up to our monetization. So make sure y'all subscribing to my YouTube channel, like, comment, all that good shit. If you effing with a queen, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm not sure if we'll do a later show, but send them topics in. If y'all want me to discuss some stuff that was in the news later on, hit me up, DM me on Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff, and we gonna leave with the motherfucking outro. Let me see the last comment. Yes, rise up, we got to. And that's the crazy thing, because even when you think about it, everything that that people have done to us, we still rise up. We still rise every time, and that's why y'all so goddamn scared. That's why y'all be panicking. And it ain't all of y'all, because I got friends. You know what I'm saying? I got friends who be like, I can't stand my mom and dad. The way they're thinking is I can't stand them. So again, we got to change this. We got to change it. Child, hold on. All right, let me see. Got a few more comments. So I'm gonna stay in here for a little bit with y'all. Child, I live in the country and my son lighter than you, and he was race bullied in elementary school. Wow. And he's lighter than me, Desiree, huh? Yeah. Yep. And that's hard, because we can't go to the school and be ready to beat up the kids. You know what I'm saying? Even though we want to, we can't always protect them from that. They go to school every day, and then you try to like homeschool them, and that's even harder, child. I'm gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? We try to do the best that we can, but everything we can't protect them from, and that's the scary part. That's the scary part for me. So I'm gonna put this invite in here. Y'all don't have to, if y'all want to come and join. I don't even be liking to do this like that, because if y'all gonna come in and y'all want to talk, only talk for a few minutes. I'm gonna put it in the chat right now. Anybody on Instagram want to come through and chat or whatever the case may be, I'm gonna give y'all some time. I'm gonna give y'all some time for some more comments to come in. True in the way the school handled it was horrible. They need to stop them young. Yeah, the school. And where you at, Desiree? Where you at? I'm in Philly, and let me tell you something. The Philly school districts are a mess. They don't give you no options. It's like one elementary, one middle school, and one high school for each district. Like if I was to move across the street where my cousin lived, my son would have been able to go to a different school. But you know, now you gotta have your lease and all the other stuff. I try to put him in the county with a Philly address, and they call my old landlord. It was a whole bunch of shit that's going on. But again, yeah, a lot of the times these schools don't even know how to handle this. They don't even care for real. And then you wrong, because that's what happened with my son, as far as me being forced to homeschool him. He didn't have a teacher for like a month. He didn't have a teacher for a month. They had the secretary going in there teaching these kids. And when my husband came up there and snapped, because see, they not used to that. They not used to the dads being up there. No, he came up there snapping. And they told him he can't come on the premises. First of all, the bitch alive going to say, yeah, he told me he was going to go postal. What black person you know say postal, Desiree? Okay. What black person you know is going to say postal? So they lied about that situation, and then had the nerve to say we can't come on the premises. And then motherfuckers want to talk shit and make it seem like I'm a bad mom because I stopped working to make sure I homeschool him. And then I'm not a teacher. I'm not the best. So when he goes back, he's a little bit behind. Of course. Of course. But I got to protect my son by any means, right? What the fuck am I sending him to school for if he going to come back with no homework and then talk about he colored all day? You can color at home, son. I'm in Delco. You in Delaware County? I'm in Delco too. If you talking about Delaware County, I'm in Delco too. Now they're much better than Philly though. Now I get it what you saying they don't know how to handle it because it's them white people. Probably. I don't know. I'm just be throwing stuff out there. But child, I thought moving out here was the best for my kids. Oh my God, wrong. Maybe it's well, yeah, all Delco isn't the best, but where I'm at, I'm kind of oh well, you in Delco. See, I'm in Upper Darby. So gotta be a little bit different. You probably really up there with the Delco whites, huh? Child. Yeah, man. Not one person you know talking about some damn postal. And again, I'm wrong for coming up here to say, where's my son's homework? Why he don't have no homework? Okay. Half these kids don't even have no fucking help with their homework at home. So, first of all, everyone out here, Delco, married or is related to each other. Oh, you in Drexel Hill. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense then. That makes sense. And another thing we do have to do as parents, I don't know how involved you are with your okay. I gotta get off of here, y'all. Like I said, send me some topics because y'all know how we do. We got a whole studio set up and all that stuff. So a session is about to literally be here. So I'm gonna get off of here, but send me some topics and all that. And one thing I'm gonna say, Desiree, we gotta get more involved with our community. We gotta start going to those meetings and stuff like that, and making sure we know who is getting in office because I haven't been doing that. So that's something that we gotta start taking advantage of. Who's being nominated? Who's watching out was for our kids, who's involved, who's the leaders. We got to figure it out and get involved because I'm a fan of that. Girl, they was trying to hang me, so hang my son during recess. Oh, hell no. Oh, I'm hands-on, girl. We could talk. Yes, Desiree, I'm gonna get your information. Let me get off here because I don't want to mess up his session. All right. It's your girl China Black CB, man. Again, Desiree, make sure I'm gonna hit you up in the on the YouTube joint, subscribe to you and send you all my stuff, okay? Make sure you follow me on Instagram and all that good stuff, okay? We definitely going to talk because I need to get involved. All right, y'all. I'm out. It's your girl, China Black CB, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I'm out.